Hey everybody, welcome back to Deep Sky Farms, and this is starting to turn into a little tradition, I guess, where we jump into a new map knowing absolutely nothing about it. I've watched nobody else's map tours. There's none from the big guys. I think I saw one float by somewhere. Anyways, I know nothing about this map other than what I saw on the Modhub, and what I saw intrigued me. The thing that drew me in on this map, and we'll see it when we get into it and look at the PDA, is the shape of the fields. They're just so classic Lower Canada parish style fields. And having spent a good bit of my driving career running up and down the roads of Quebec, I thought this might be fun to check out. So let's go have a look. Oh, by the way, we're starting out on New Farmer, so whatever we see, we see. So, here we are. Where are we? We're at the store. That's always a good sign. So what does our map look like? This is what I was talking about, the long, narrow fields that are orthogonal to the main road. That is such a classic parish layout. And then up here, you've got more of the random organic ones. So these, I would imagine, would be later on, these showed up, but these would have been the original fields from the first settlement in this area. I haven't looked up where the town actually is or where it's based on, but we can look into that if we want. It sort of looks rather like a little place up in Buckingham, but I could be entirely wrong about that. So what do we have for crop types? Let's turn our crop types back on. I had them all off for some reason. So it looks like from the map that we have all of the standard crop types plus the premium expansion. I don't know what white is. What's white? Oh, cotton. Okay, cotton doesn't grow in Quebec, but, or at least not that I know of. But anyway, it is Farm Sim. And what do we have? We got a John Deere 7810, Massey Ferguson 3670, and the Lizard pickup. Yeah, pickup 1986. So it doesn't look like we start out with a whole lot in terms of equipment, or do we? Oh, we got the top liner, and a trailer, a header, cultivator, seeder, and a header trailer. All right. So where's our home? This field is ours. Do we have a farmhouse? We start out with one small field. Huh. Now we're all the way down at the bottom corner of the map. So I don't know if we want to necessarily... Let's fly this. Yeah, let's fly this. Let's get a... Okay, that's a premium... Lots of nice trees in here, so I guess if forestry is your jam, there you go. Forestry is a pretty big industry in Quebec, so that's not surprising. Let's see if we can move a little faster. Is this... This is not the home farm that we're flying over now, is it? Really nice farm, though. Like, this may be the aspirational farm that we work towards buying once they get the cotton out of here. Yeah, there's some good sized bins there. Really big machinery shed and another full service shop. Alright, let's see if we can turbo our way up there a little bit faster. Actually, this reminds me a little bit of Buckingham too. Or not Buckingham, up at the other end of the valley, Shawville. But it could be a lot of places in Quebec. And another nice big barn with some silos. Is that the large barn with the feed robot? Could be. I've never actually played with it. And Looks like some soybeans down there on the right that are ready to harvest. Yeah, you see how they run long and deep. Oh, that's amazing. I have to say, that is one thing that I do like about Farm Sim, is how it takes us to different places around the world. As much as I like playing my Canuck maps and my American maps, I like going around and, Little Mountain Country was fun. It got me to explore a different part of the world. Right now in multiplayer we're doing Court Farm, and that's kind of fun too. So, oh, is this us here? That's field 25 right there. Okay, I'm assuming that this is all of our gear. Oh, must be the rough part of Quebec. Okay, so this isn't a map thing. This is just something that happens to me randomly every once in a while on Farm Sim as I spawn in and everything is missing its wheels. It happened to me when I loaded up Xylanka, so I'll log out and come back to that in a second. This is, oh wow, I have no idea what any of this stuff is, other than probably, what do we got? Cows, alright, yeah. This is the White Farm building set. So if I had actually watched any series on the White Farm, I'd be able to tell you what's what. But I didn't. But it looks good. And up into the hayloft. Oh, what's bale? Probably. Bale storage? Bale storage. Alright. So we got a Meridian fuel tank. We got a couple of silos. Feed silo, alright. Okay. That's one of the Unias, yeah. Yep. And is this our house here? Okay, that's the change trigger. Is there not a sleep trigger down here? This is our workshop, obviously. Okay, you know what? That's kind of bothering me. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna log out and log back in, see if I can get our wheels to come back. Okay, we're back, and it looks like we have tires again. So we got the Dutz Far top liner, 4755, 7810. All right, all good stuff. All good base game stuff. 3670. Pretty much what you would expect for vanilla equipment from a starting farm. And our pickup truck over here is red, which is cool. Usually we end up with a white one, so it's kind of cool to see a red one for a change. Alright, let's go for a little spin around here and see what we've got. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, it looks like this is meadow here. And our field is presently unplanted. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, this is cool. Yeah, they did a really nice job on this road texture. That's really neat. So we got a sunflower off there. And is this ours? It is not. Okay, so we have a little baby field and a great big barn. I'm not sure what they intended with that, but... Oh, and that's a really rough road. Okay. Yeah, into the... Is that red beets? Yeah, that's beets there. A rather weedy looking batch of beets. Okay, so this just kind of dead ends up here. Alright. I'm guessing the intent of this is we contract for the first little while we build up our farm. Because we don't even have a field to mow to make grass to feed our cows. Interesting choices. So that's what's up that way. The house is here. And it looks, we can go into it. There's our sleep trigger. And out in the back 40 here is the change trigger. And I think, yeah, we can only go on the ground floor. Alright. So, we'll hop in our pickup truck. Oh no, we don't want 6. I don't think we even want 4. This should be the edge of the map up here. Oh, what's this? Oh, nice entrance to that field. That's really good. Yeah, and this should be map edge here. So I think we're gonna go right. This is, as far as I know, not a 4X map. But it does feel big and it does feel pretty backwoodsy. Alright, and driving. Driving badly, I might add. Maybe I should have left the auto drive thing on here. Roads? Who needs roads? Okay, so we're going down the outside edge of the map, and to our left is a big forest. So if y'all want to get your forestry on, I guess you can do that here. Yeah, because this is what? Whoop. Am I not? I guess I'm not. Alright. Well, whatever it is, it's there. I think it's just that the trigger was flaky. Okay, so we got drive-in. Probably a bakery. GD Transport. Oh, that looks so familiar. Grocery store. Alright. Grain elevators. What's in here? Gas station. Residential. There's our oil mill. Grain mill. Alright. All the usual suspects. And what's this? This is our baseball park. Redford Park. Alright. Is it a cell station? No. Okay. But that's cool anyway. I seem to remember on Middleburg that you could sell hot dog buns at the ballpark, but I could be wrong. Okay, so we've got the usual suspects for sell points. I didn't see a BGA, but that's not a big deal. And let's get our map going again. Where are we? We're right down basically where we started again. Yeah, okay, so there's Clever Motors right there. Alright. And there's the bigger of the farms, so I guess you could do some multiplayer on here. Whoa. Because that looks fairly complete and a little bit bigger than our place. And then there's another one right up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could do 3 multiplayer farms on here if we're on a small multiplayer server. Okay, let's go back to the farm and we'll look at that equipment, and just for funsies, I'm going to show you what I would do if I were starting out on this farm, just to make it a little bit more of a setting. Okay. We don't need that right now. Oh, we got a fermenting silo. That's pretty big. Okay, so what I would do... That's our seeder, I guess. Trailer. Cultivator? That's a small cultivator, but then again, we only have a small field there. I don't even know why we have 3 tractors. Huh. That's a good question. So if we're going to keep that starting field, here's what I would do. Okay. Anything interesting on sale? No. Well, yes, but I can't afford that. Okay, so what we're going to do is the pickup truck, we'll get ourselves a different one, sell the harvester and the header and the cultivator and the seeder. Basically, we're going to sell everything. Yeah, because that 80 grand each for those. That's 240, so we could pick up $220,000 tractors or one really nice tractor. Let's see, what do we got in stock? We got a whole bunch of stuff down at this end here for mediums. 6M is always nice. That's the European tail end. Is there an American version of this? Uh, 6R series. No, that's... 6R series medium. Nope. Do I not have any American track? Oh, here. Here we go. I mean, you could always go with the old Oliver. That'll get you a long ways. But if you want to do something like this, I said $220,000 tractors, right? This might not be a bad investment. This is 179 horsepower. That's more than enough for our little field. Or in the $240,000 range for a single tractor. This 7R is a European one. Oh, US. There we go. That's 7R. That'll get you a long way. That's a nice tractor. And that's $247,500 for 290 horsepower. And that has all the things that those other three have. Let's have a look at the Versatile, the old Yeller. That's got a European back end. Okay, I got to go in and fix that. Get ourselves a Versatile from Saskatchewan at 310 horsepower for $150,000. That's kind of a bargain. And if we go with the LSWs on that, other than the back end on it, which is not absolutely North American accurate, but whatever. And just for funsies, do we have a case in here for $300,000? Yeah, that's way outside of our budget. Medium tractor. Do we have any medium-sized cases in here? I mean, there is always the 2+2. That's always a thing. Yeah, okay, that's the EU. Okay, you know what? We have a $240,000 tractor budget. I am going to go back to uh, 7R 240, 305 horsepower, and yes, that's the one we want. And we're gonna throw going to go a little bit over budget, throw the front weight on it. And no 3-point. And we're not going to do the front loader attacher on this one. We'll figure that out later. We'll use something else for a front loader attacher. But for now, there's our main tractor. Now, the next thing that we need to look at is some kind of a harvester. Because we had the top liner at 129,000. What else do we got? I mean, actually, that's yeah, we can go with the case axial flow. We've got a couple of John Deeres. We could go with a New Holland. That Versatile is nice, but it's out of budget. Yeah. And we're going to need a header for that thing. So, we're going to hop over here into headers. And for our little field, I think that I mean, yeah, we'll throw a honeybee header on it. I can't afford that. Not on this budget. Do, do, do. Uh, 30-foot header. I never checked to see what kind of pipe we had on there. We've got 10, 20, 30 foot. What's the difference between that one and this one? Still, that's... you know what? Let's take the 20 foot and we can upgrade it later. Okay, and we're going to need a corn header, I guess. How's our budget? We're doing okay for budget. $22.06, 6 row, 8 row. Oh, well, the 12 row is the cheapest one, so let's do that. Okay, and then we're going to need a trailer to haul stuff around, because I'm betting that the first batch of what we're going to be doing is a bunch of harvesting contracts. So, the Brent grain cart, always a good bet. The Kilbros, also not too bad. The Unverfirth, I've pulled a lot of stuff with the Unverfirth. Oh, actually, do I? Let's look at see what I've got for an auger wagon. That's nice, but it's outside the budget right now. Although the Parker is 21 meters, 53 meters. Yeah, that's why the Parker one is less expensive. Well, you know what? Here we go. Can't go wrong with a gravity wagon. Okay. And what do we have for running around type vehicles? We got the F100. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty Quebec right there. We need a cultivator of some sort and a seeder of some sort. So let's look for seeders first. Because unfortunately, don't have a whole lot for seeders for mods that are in the medium size. That's 4.3 meters for that one. 5.2 for the John Deere, good old Deere John. So it's either the John Deere at $6,000 or the Case at $6,000. Either way, they're both 5.2 meter seeders and direct drill, and they'll do just fine. So let's pick up one of those, and we're still going fine on the budget. So for a cultivator, I looked through cultivators, I didn't see anything. So we'll skip right over that, because I know that I've got in disc harrows. For $10,000, we have a 10 meter rig, 180 horsepower. That John Deere will pull this thing all day long. And we still have $13,000 to boot. Let's go buy ourselves a pickup truck or something. 15 for that. I kind of want to buy one of these, but yeah, it's got to be the Suburban. Yeah, all right. Let's make this green. No. That's kind of awful. Red. Red with a white stripe, yeah. Yep, okay. Okay, so we're a little bit under our $4,000, but don't forget, we also, when we sold off the initial batch equipment, we didn't get the new sell price for it. We just got the depreciated value. But that's okay. We've managed to replace all of our stuff with stuff that you probably would see in the area. Okay, let's get this stuff back to the farm and have a look at what we got. Okay, so here we are. We've got all of our stuff back, and we can have a look at it in its totality. This one tractor is 3 tractors, but that will do the work, and we won't need to worry about upgrading that for a while until we get much, much bigger. Same thing with the Brent. That'll look after us for a good long while. The International, I've never run this mod, but I think just guessing at it should be okay. The corn header is huge. Our grain header, I picked wrong on that. I picked the narrowest one, I think. So if the first thing that we would upgrade is probably that. And we've got our seeder here, the good old John Deere 8350, the seeder of so many starting farms and Farm Sim. We got our Chevy Suburban, or a GMC Suburban. That'll get us around. And our Case 490, yeah, Case 490 disc. That'll function as a cultivator just fine. Now, the problem, well, I don't know if it's necessarily a problem, but the question that I have is the only thing that we can do right now is seed grass and hope for contracts. Because we've got this amazing looking cow barn here with a giant slurry pit, but we don't have anything to feed them. Even base game, we don't have a grass field to mow, and we don't have a mower. So I'm sort of wondering what the map maker was intending for this map. What's the story? Manure. Okay. I guess we have a manure heap here. I guess we would have to find out. So yeah, what's the story that we're trying to tell? And is this playable right off the bat? I think it can be done. And I'm awfully... Okay, I was through here already. And I'm awfully tempted to try it. And I'm awfully tempted to see, figure out what did the author intend on this. I know Josh is doing an author intended challenge, and I think that's kind of amazing. And I get that. I understand that. So, that being said, what can we contract? We've got the gear to do harvesting contracts. We've got a couple of cultivating contracts. So we could knock those off. A lot of fertilizing, and we don't have any fertilizing gear or forage gear. Harvesting, we could do wheat, parsnip. No, I'm not ready to do parsnip yet. We could do, what's that? Wheat, oats, and oats. So that's all, yeah, that's all combine work. Okay, so the next question, I guess, is I just want to double check that this is in fact all we have for farmland. Yeah, that is all in fact all we have for farmland. So what do we have that we could buy? 6 is pretty inexpensive. 4 is a little bit out of our budget, which is too bad because that would have been the natural thing to pick up. What about 5? 5 is in the budget. Okay. So I guess do 5, 6, and if you want to get into forestry, yeah, there's lots of forestry areas here. Alright, let's have a quick look at 5. What's over here? Potatoes. Oh boy. If it was literally anything other than potatoes, I might have been interested. But I don't have the gear for potatoes. Or the motivation. Farmland. 36. 37 maybe. 41. Okay, so we could... There is a bunch available out there. 10. Okay, so those are the ones that are starting to get expensive over there, but there is stuff that we could pick up. 63. Okay, and I guess 32 is the most expensive one at 675. Yeah, that looks like the biggest one. Okay, so 36, 37, 40, 41, or 8. Okay, sunflowers. We can harvest sunflowers. Yeah, this is freaky. Soybeans. We can harvest soybeans. And cows eat soybeans, so that's good. And it looks like the back half of this one here is sunflower, and I bet you this, does this flip over to red beets? Oh yeah, we saw that already. Okay. And our soybeans are 5 of 6. So, what I would propose then as a reasonable start to this, we're in... Wait, what's... Oh, that's a... Oh, okay, that's forest area. Okay, so 49 at $60,000 has a bunch of soybeans on it that we can feed to it for our cows. So if I were starting this, I would grab that. And then just hammer on the contracts. Alright, so this is the map tour, or this is my first impressions of the map. I like it. There's some details that I would like to change on it, if I can eventually learn enough to do that. One thing is to take the American flag off of the house down the way and put up a Quebecois flag. Change the license plates. More French signage, but that's an awful lot of work, so I understand why they wouldn't do it. Other than those minor details, this looks pretty good. I could see running, 3 or 4 people on multiplayer on this, maybe even making a series out of it. You know, I'd have to buy a lawnmower and, as usual, and mow this grass and start dumping it in to feed the cows. I wonder if we could do that. Maybe. You know, get out my standard Husqvarna lawnmower and start mowing up the yard and feeding it to the cows. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I guess this is where we load milk. Yeah, that is milk. Yeah, these should change. The English and German signs, I would figure out how to change those. Alright, we've got a ton of content. Thank you very much for coming out. Thanks for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. We've got a couple more new subscribers, so welcome to y'all. And hope you're having fun. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. That helps get the word out so other people can find our videos. If you want to see me do a series on this, let me know. I'm kind of digging this map. This would fit in nicely with Green Mountain and Bloomfield. And I think this is my general impression of this map is this could be fun. It's not giant rectangles that take forever to deal with. It's a little bit puzzling to figure out the start, but I think if I play with it for an hour or so, I'll get into the groove. I definitely like the farm building layout, and I definitely like the map scenery. And now that I've changed out the equipment for stuff that I'm a little bit more comfortable with, this could take off. So thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, y'all.